What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, we are using the San Diego Superchargers going up against AP and the Minnesota Vikings. And the very first play of the game, off the kickoff return, I could go. Oh, excuse me, son, I got touchdowns to score the way. And I almost get my first kickoff return of the year. Very close, about 12 yards shy, so very close to the end zone. Very awesome way to go ahead and start the game. Chargers got two very good backs. They got Matthews, they got Woodhead, they got a nice dual-headed monster back there that I can work with. Right here, it's a fumble! We end up fumbling within the 5-yard line, which sucks. Being so close to the end zone, I could taste the end zone. I was right there. I had the celebration in mind already. I was so close. Being able to fumble is definitely a very, very frustrating thing. My opponent decides to give me a heavy, and I mean heavy, dosage of Adrian Peterson. And why not? Whenever you play with the Vikings, of course, he's the best running back on earth. So you want to be able to give him the ball. And I was just amazed on how many back-to-back runs that this guy went ahead and just ran. I was expecting a pass, somewhere around there. So I would come out and pass D like, okay, he's going to pass now. And he run it again. Like, okay, now he's going to pass. I'm not going to run commit because then he's going to hit me with a play action. I'm not trying to get caught with that. And then it'll be another run. And I'm like, yo, you got to be kidding me. How many times is this guy going to run consecutively? And I'm just going to sit here and dime and continue to get ran on. So I need to make some type of adjustment, man. Again, I don't want to run commit, even though I should, to try and, force a second or third and long. But he continues to run the ball, and I'm just thinking he's going to pass eventually. 3rd and 5 right here. He still runs the ball, and he ends up picking up a first down. You see 12 rushes. He ate damn near the entire first quarter. Second quarter is about to be like almost halfway over as well. And it's just like, Jesus, man, this dude ran clock for a quarter and a half. 3rd and 2, and he decides to surprise run the ball. Adrian Peterson breaks the tackle, but we catch him in the backfield, forcing a 4th and 5, and he ends up taking a field goal, eating up well over a quarter and a half. And I'm just like, wow, he is not playing. This boy is giving Adrian Peterson the ball all game. Like, wow, okay. Next drive, I definitely need to prepare for some heavy running. So we're back on offense. Of course, I want to be able to drive the ball downfield. Thankfully, that was a dropped pick. That would have been devastating if he was able to hold on to that. 2nd and 10, we end up hitting Brown for an out route. Don't you just love drop picks when they happen against you? But whenever they happen for you, you get so upset. Like, come on, EA, reward me, man. I'm out here busting my ass trying to make plays. I make the right adjustment. Reward me. But when it happens to you, like, woo! Thank you, please, thank you. Look at Antonio Gaines with the double juke. Eat some dirt, son. Stiff arming his way to the red zone. In red zone, we meet again. Whoop! Get off me, son. He's so strong. Look at Danny Woodhead. And I definitely like Woodhead, man. He was a favorite running back of mine from last year on the Patriots. So when I seen he was on the Chargers, I was like, oh, my boy definitely got to start. So we scored a touchdown, giving him only 40-some-odd seconds left to be able to score. So now he pretty much has to pass if he wants to go ahead and try and score, quickly. And that right there was a nice batted pass. So we got 3rd and 10 right here. We could possibly force a 4th down if we're able to get to him. And we end up sending some edge heat, and we get a sack, calling a timeout so we can go ahead and get the ball, see if we can make something happen on this last possession. So that right there was a huge stop, being able to stop him right there. And right there, we got the Wiggles. Whoop! We got the Wiggles. And again, we start another possession right inside almost the red zone. So right there, we hit him with the skinny, though. We catch Alexander within the 10-yard line. 1 timeout left with 18 seconds remaining on the clock. We're in the pocket. We end up finding our boy Woodhead, and we get to the 1-yard line. We call our last timeout with 12 seconds left. Like, what we're going to go for. If we don't get it, we have to no huddle and spike it for a field goal. But thankfully, we end up scoring a touchdown on the QB sneak, going up 14-3 on our way to halftime. Well, he does have, 8-9 seconds left. How many times he's going to end up with 8 seconds left to make something happen. But if we stop him here, which thankfully we do. He runs the ball, call timeout, 3 seconds left, I should say, excuse me. And he runs the ball again to end the quarter. So we go into halftime up 14-3. And that right there is big. In case if you guys don't know, I didn't mention at the beginning of the video, but I am playing in alphabetical order. So now I'm up with the Chargers. And I am on a 1-game winning streak. I won my last game with the Cardinals. So hopefully we can build on that, continue to keep winning, and be able to put W's on the board. So I'm really, excited for having a lead because I've been struggling lately this year. I'm 4-4 up to this point, I believe, this year. So, this Madden hasn't been a really good winning experience so far. But, being able to get 2 wins in a row would feel good to, have on my back. Right there, another fumble within the 10-yard line. That's our second fumble. And right now, I'm just like, oh, my God, you got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. Like, I'm so frustrated right now. I'm like, 2 fumbles within the 10-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. Right here, he hits me with a nice comeback. I completely whiff on the tackle. Can't blame nobody but myself. And he takes it all the way to the house for a touchdown. And now I'm just like, oh my God. Now he's like 1 mistake away from, being able to take the lead. So he goes for 2 to make a 3-point ball game, but thankfully we end up stopping that short. He went for a squib kick because last time he kicked it off, we almost scored a touchdown. So he wanted to avoid that at all costs. So we get to the 40-yard line. Right here, we had a screen pass, but he always had his left end on a spy, as you see right there. He's just hanging on, not a spy, on a contain. Right there was a huge catch by Woodhead. Like I said, man, I love Woodhead's versatility, being able to catch out of the backfield. Good speed, good acceleration, good elusiveness, man. I definitely enjoy using Woodhead. 2nd and 14, again, try to go for a screenplay, but he keeps that left end or right end. Wait, let me see. Let me think about it. Right end. It's right end. He keeps the right end on a contain. So right here, 4th and 13. I don't think I have the leg to make that at the 38-yard line, so we go for it. And thankfully, we catch Gates on a streak, and he holds on to it. That right there was huge, humongous, because we avoid giving him the opportunity to take the lead as we end up adding on to our lead to be able to put more points on the board and, being able to make it more difficult for him to come back. 4th quarter is approaching. But more importantly, hopefully we have taken Adrian Peterson out of the game. Hopefully he wants to go ahead and try and score quickly to try and come back. So, if you're going up against the Vikings and Adrian Peterson is out of the game plan, you've already won half of the battle. You know what I mean? So 3rd and forever, he called no huddle, so the same play was there, and we get the same result, back-to-back sacks. 4th down, he just wants to go deep, and we end up batting that down. And again, another great starting field position for us right here, and we end up scoring a touchdown. And right now, it's pretty much looking like game is over at this point. As we go with the Statue of Liberty, though. So we got 29 to 9. We're up 20, and he's gonna need a lot of things to go in his favor in order for him to come back in this ball game. And like I said, man, this is the type of things you want to do going up against the Vikings or anybody with, I'm not sure how much it helps with the Texans because Andre Johnson is a monster. But, whenever you go up against these dominant running teams, man, getting a good lead and being able to take the running back out of the game is huge. Even though, Adrian Peterson still scored there because I wasn't paying attention to where he was on the field right there. That's completely my fault. But, being able to have somebody pass with the Vikings or, not give Arian Foster the ball or, not running with Maurice Jones-Drew or, all these other stud running backs, puts the game in your favor, because those guys are so nasty that, they can just completely dominate a game all by themselves. And, just being able to take him out of the game for the rest of the game, hopefully, is just a huge advantage not having to worry about Adrian Peterson. So, 2nd and 5 right here. We called multiple drags. Don't get to nothing right there, actually. And as you see, Phillip Rivers having a decent game, 11 for 14. We go off the Woodhead, trying to sneak our way on 1st down. 4th and 1 at about the midfield, and or 4th and 2, whatever it was, or 4th and 1. We decided to punt the ball. I really don't want to take any chances. Like I said, man, I've been really struggling so far at the beginning of this year in Madden. And it's like, you punt on 4th and 1, and that was a beautiful punt too, all the way in the 1 yard line. Because, you know what? He really hasn't Oh my God, I'm giving up these huge plays, man. I was going to say the only way he's really been scoring is off these huge home runs. If I just pay attention to that, keep everybody in front of me, I should have him, for a long drive. And it didn't work out, but we do have the ball. We're up 6, field goal still puts us up 2 possessions. So all we got to do is kill clock from here and get ourselves in field goal range, So one thing I did like about the Chargers playbook is that they had split close. Just like the Colts, they had the exact same skinny route as you see me hitting right there with Alexander. They had the exact same plays from Indianapolis Colts playbook last year. And if you guys know, I ran Colts majority of the time last year. So I was very comfortable with the Chargers playbook once I see they had split close. And we forced him to waste his timeouts, and we end up winning the game. And this right here is a very, very nice victory. Going up, catching a big early lead and forcing Adrian Peterson out of the game was huge, because as you've seen, that was obviously his main game plan from the beginning of the game. Just run. And being able to win back-to-back games, first time since my very first 2 games I've played, definitely a good thing. Now we got to see if we can build on this and hopefully be able to win our next game with the Chiefs to be able to win 3 games in a row. So, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, man, nothing but your boy GS, trying my very best on a daily basis to bring you guys good biblical gameplay. If you're new to the channel and you made it this far, I think I've earned you a subscription if you hung out with your boy for over 10 minutes. If you are a seasoned veteran, I appreciate your time, man. You guys know I love you more than anything. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.